this evening. I'm down here in Matamoros, and you can see there's quite a few people around. We're getting ready for the Christmas parade. It should be coming by in a couple of minutes. There's quite a large crowd this year, and from what I hear, the Christmas parade is supposed to be even bigger than last year.
These are the judges.
Oh, yeah. So there might be some more elsewhere. These are how they're going to be lined up coming through. That I wouldn't know. So let's all line up and we'll grab a spot here. Whatever Bill's last is. What he sends from there, I'm going with Jamie Ryan. I will tell you so. Jamie. Hey, Peter.
Holiday Parade for the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce. My name is Rick Drew. I'm your host for this afternoon. I'm the chairman of the Holiday Parade. I've been the chairman for 5 years, and this is the most spectacular parade you've seen so far. We have about 85 units in the line of march, floats, bands, marching units, police cars. We have about 20 police cars that will be leading the parade today. Our Grand Marshal for 1995 is Dorothea Solomon. Being as you are the people that are in the reviewing stand location, I ask you to applaud each unit loudly so that the TV cameras will pick it up, and we thank them for a job well done. Hopefully the rain will hold off until we're finished, and have a good day. Join us at the Matamoros Firehouse for the award ceremonies immediately following the parade, and I'll be back as soon as the units start to reach the reviewing stand.
Thank you. All right.
Now that the parade's coming, the rain's coming as well, so try to move it along as quickly as we can. As I said before, please give these people your courtesy and clap and applaud and cheer. A lot of work and time went into these floats, went into this parade to make it such a success. There'll be 11 trophies awarded this afternoon. Categories are the best overall unit, most original, furthest range of miles traveled, best appearing color guard, best appearing musical unit, largest participation, best appearing walking group, most spirited Christmas theme, best appearing holiday musical float, and the best all-around Christmas theme. The 1995 holiday season will start in the city of Fort Jervis and the borough of Matamoros immediately following this parade. We wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we hope you enjoy what we have in store today. The first two units in the parade today are the Fort Jervis Police Department and the Matamoros Police Department. Fort Jervis Chief William Wagner and the Matamoros Police Chief Bob Stevens. They've done a great job in helping us with the traffic control and so on. Let's hear it for Bob and Bill. Directly behind them we have the Newburgh City Police Department and their motorcycles. Senior Motor Officer Rick Coleman and Motor Officer Mike Sweater, City of Newburgh Police Department. Followed by the Town of Deer Park Police Department, Sergeant William Warner driving their car. They are followed by the Westfall Township Police, Corporal Mark Moglia. Orange County Sheriff's Department from Goshen, New York, being driven by Sergeant Richard Onarati. We have the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. They brought 4 cars with them today. Sheriff of Pike County, Pennsylvania. Goshen Town Police from Goshen, New York. New Jersey State Police from Augusta, New Jersey. Town of Greenville Constables from Greenville, Chief Robert Truitt. Blooming Grove Police Department, Blooming Grove, New York. And there's Scrooge in the back of the Deer Park car, and they're hauling him off to jail. Scrooge isn't going to ruin Christmas this year. Next up is our Grand Marshal for today's parade. Dottie Solomon. Civic leader, she's being driven by Ed Smith with his car from Ed Smith Chevrolet. Let's hear it for Dottie Solomon, Grand Marshal, 1995 Chamber Holiday Parade. Dottie, you come right up here with us. Thank you, Ed. Dottie has done a lot for the Chamber of Commerce as well as many other organizations in the city of Fort Jervis over the past few years, and we're proud to have her here today. Next up is Miss Montague, Christine Campana, Montague, New Jersey. She was crowned at the Montague Days held in September. Miss Orange County Fair, Heather Greer, she's from Fort Jervis. She was crowned at the Orange County Fair. Welcome, Heather. These cars are furnished by Phil Ford, Lincoln Mercury, Fort Jervis. Next up is Little Mr. and Miss Pike County. J. Alex Cross is Mr. Pike County, and Angela Profeta is Little Miss Pike County. We welcome them to our parade. And that car is also furnished by Phil Ford. Here's Little Mr. Pike County right here. J. Alex Cross. Next up is our executive director, our new executive director. This is their first parade, Ginny Shout. That car is furnished by Rhea Buick. They are followed by the Salvation Army, Fort Jervis Salvation Army, who will be serving refreshments at the firehouse immediately following the parade. Thank you, Lieutenant Brown. Let's hear it for the Salvation Army. Next is the trophy band, which was donated by John Long for us to use today, with the 11 trophies that will be given out immediately following the parade. That truck is being driven by Keith Brown, a member of Excelsior Engine Company number 5, and we thank him and John Long for the truck today. And the fire department for letting us use their carrier. Next up is the start of the first division, being led by the Rosa Fleming, post 161, color guard from Fort Jervis. Let's put them together for the post 161 color guard, post 161 Fort Jervis, New York. They're our lead color guard for today's parade, and they certainly are looking sharp. They're followed by the Fort Jervis Common Council, Mayor Mike Warden, the Matamoros Council, led by Joe Riccardi, Mayor, and we ask them to join us on the reviewing stand, County Legislator Richard Robbins from Orange County. We ask them to join us up here to review this parade.
I'm a judge. I get that. Hi.
Hi, guys. Thank you. I hope so. Without the Fort Jervis Common Council and the Matamoros Council, not be possible. They supply us with police and everything to make the parade run very smoothly. Coming up next, we have some costume characters, compliments of Marlou costumes. We have Rudolph, Mrs. Claus, and I believe there's a little elf there. And if you notice, Rudolph's got his nose on since the clouds came through. He's got his nose on, and his nose is lighting up. There it goes, see it? Hi, Mrs. Claus. Merry Christmas. Let's hear it for the costume characters from Marlou. Next up, we have the Orange County Sheriff's Department Color Guard. They're leading our 1st Division. And don't they look sharp today? Put it together. Orange County Sheriff's Department Color Guard from Goshen, New York. They're followed by the Port Jervis City Band, Port Jervis, New York. Port Jervis City Band. Port Jervis City Band is followed by Riverside Dance and Exercise, located on Pennsylvania Avenue, right down the street, Port Jervis, New York. Riverside Dance and Exercise. They're going to give us a little show. Riverside Dance and Exercise. First unit, 1995 Holiday Parade. Nice job, Riverside. Next we have a real bank. First Fidelity Bank, located at 5 South Grove Street in Port Jervis. Their theme is the night before Christmas. Night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And there they have their mouse. The kids are all nestled all snug in their bed, while visions of sugar plums dance in their heads. First Fidelity Bank, Port Jervis, New York. Their theme is the night before Christmas. Nice job. Let's hear it for First Fidelity Bank. I am the manager of First Fidelity Bank. We even have Big Bird with us today. Big Bird from Sesame Street. First Fidelity Bank. Next up in the First Division is Rosemary's School of Dance. They've been a unit in our parade for many years, and we're happy to have them here. Let's hear it for Rosemary's School of Dance, located on Jersey Avenue in Port Jervis. They're doing a little skit for us also. Rosemary's School of Dance, Port Jervis, New York. Hang on there, sis. Whoop. Next up, we have the Sparrowbush Fire Department and Ladies Auxiliary from Sparrowbush, New York. They have Candyland Express trains, and they have done some job on this slope. Let's hear it for Sparrowbush Fire Department, Ladies Auxiliary. They have their new truck with them also, Candyland Express, sponsored by the Sparrowbush Fire Department. What a great job. Their auxiliary is with them also, and they brought their newest piece of apparatus with them. They only received this a few weeks ago, and this is their Christmas present from Santa, a new fire truck. Sparrowbush Fire Department. Next is an old-timer in the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade, Marion Roner's Cub Scout Pack 173. Cub Master is Rex Horan. They've been in this parade for many, many years. I think probably for 25 years since it started. And they're here again with their float and their walkers. Cub Scout Pack 173, Port Jervis, New York. Always Christmas in America is their theme. They've been around for a good many Christmases, this parade. They were in the first parade. Marion just informed me they were in the first parade back 25 years ago. I was young then. And they have their whole group with them behind the book. Cub Scout Pack 173, Cub Master Rex Moran. Always a big turnout, certainly an added part of our parade. Large turnout as usual from Cub Scout Pack 173, Fort Jervis, New York. They even have a lab lamp with them. Nice job. Cub Scout Pack 173, Fort Jervis, New York. Next up we have the Fort Jervis Rotary Club. They have a band with many flags that they collect over the years. Hank Vandenberg takes care of that for them. It's their 75th anniversary. Let's hear it for the Fort Jervis Rotary Club. Fort Jervis Rotary Club and their band with their flags. Next up we have Browning Troop number 218. I believe they're from Fort Jervis. We have a hayride, Christmas tree. I believe they've been in the parade quite a few times also. Browning Troop number 218. Let's hear it out there, folks. You're the clappers today. This is still the first division, by the way. Coming up next is the Trinity Catholic School, located in Fort Jervis, New York. They've been around for about the past 4 years. They always do an excellent job. Trinity Catholic School, Fort Jervis, New York. Put them together, folks. Tell them we appreciate everything they've done to make this parade such a success. Looks like they have a little nativity. Nice job by Trinity Catholic School as usual. We asked each float to pause for a couple minutes in front of the reviewing stand so that the judges can take a good look at them. That's why they keep stopping. Trinity Catholic School, Fort Jervis, New York. Okay, Bob, you go. Nice job. Next is an added addition to our parade. They're the hosts for this afternoon. They let us use the firehouse to distribute the trophies and have our little ceremonies. Matamoros Fire Department. They have lights on their trucks. They worked last night to get the hall ready for us. We thank them for their participation. Matamoros Fire Department. They have 3 trucks with them today. Looks like they're all lit up. Let's hear it for the Matamoros Fire Department. Rudolph's got the fire extinguisher. Santa's on fire on the chimney up there. Next we have our friends from VRA of Fleming Post 161 in Port Jervis. They've been in our parade for many years also. Next is a new addition to our parade, the Matamoros Early Learning Center from right here in Matamoros, Pennsylvania. Let's hear it for the Matamoros Learning Center, Matamoros, Pennsylvania. It's like they're telling the story of Jesus. They're followed by a new addition, also the Tri-State Dog Obedience Class, or club from Matamoros, Pennsylvania, right down the street. They're going to give us a little show. Tri-State Dog Obedience Club. Let's hear it for them.
I can't go. No, you can get kicked. I can get kicked. We're over there.
Okay, we got Pack 98 from Montague, New Jersey, Cub Scout Pack 98. They came in our parade last year. This is their second appearance. They had a good time and they're back. We welcome them to Cub Scout Pack 98, Montague, New Jersey. They certainly have a large turnout. As you can see, we have organizations from all over the tri-state area today in this parade, and that's what we want. We welcome Montague Cub Scout Pack 98. Next up is the River Valley chapter of the Order of Eastern Star, number 33, Port Jervis, New York. They have a float. This is their second appearance in our parade. Bob Hockenberry, Esther Hockenberry. Let's hear it for the Order of Eastern Star, number 33, Port Jervis, New York. Next is our Business and Professional Women's Association. Their officers are riding in the car today. This is their first time. We welcome them to BPW, Port Jervis. Next up is another new addition to our parade, the Catholic Daughters of the Americas from Port Jervis, New York. They have some angels up in front, and I believe this is their float, lit up with stars, and they're parading behind the float. Catholic Daughters of America from Port Jervis, let's hear it for them. Put your hands together, folks. Nice job. Another lighted up float. They're all carrying candles. We welcome them to our parade. Next up, we have another new addition to our parade. We're very proud to have them here today. The Port Jervis each year. They got a couple of elves carrying their banners. And coming up is a spectacular float. Port Jervis Tourism Board did an excellent job on this float today. Also, they have with them their elves. They are Brownie Troop number 471 from Port Jervis, New York, under the leadership of Joanne Wilcox. Want to pull up just a little bit, sir? Port Jervis Tourism Board. We have 2 retired elves on there. Many elves working on toys. The retired elves are supervisors. What a job they did. Here's the head elf in the back end. She's keeping control. What a wonderful job. Brownie Troop 471, Port Jervis Tourism Board. Next up is the Port Jervis PBA, Port Jervis Police Benevolent Association. They have a gingerbread castle, which they have done a beautiful job also. They have McGruff on their float. Roger, you just want to stop for a second, please? They have some children in the windows. I can't see what's on the other side there. Oh, looks like it might be. Oh, that's a gingerbread man over there. Okay, they got a tree. Port Jervis Police Benevolent Association. What a great job. Let's hear it for them. Beautiful job. Mary Ann Schultz does it again. This is Cub Scout Pack 77 from right here in Matamoros. I believe this is their second appearance in our parade. This is the third. Country Music Association from Port Jervis. They've been around a long time. They've been in this parade, I think, since it started. And they're here for our 25th anniversary. Tri-State Country Music Association, Port Jervis, New York. Put it together, folks. Tri-State Country Music Association, Port Jervis, New York. Tri-State Country Music Association. Good job, as usual. Thank you. Next, we are honored to have the Port Jervis High School varsity cheerleaders from Port Jervis, New York. They're Dallas bound. We're glad they decided to participate. Port Jervis High School varsity cheerleaders. Let's hear it for them, folks. Next, we have the Milford Taxi. They came around about 3 years ago. They put a decorated car in every year. Milford Taxi from Milford, Pennsylvania. This is the Christmas Wish Toy Drive from Slate Hill, New York. Mike Cody is in charge of this group. They come in our parade every year. They have a parade. We have a parade over there in Middletown every year. And Mike's here. They have Bugs Bunny and Mickey. Let's hear it for Mike Cody and the Christmas Wish Toy Drive. Next we have Brownie Troop number 216. I think they're from Port Jervis. They are gingerbread. Brownie Troop number 216. And we have the Westfall Fire Department, Westfall, Pennsylvania. Let's hear it for the Westfall Fire Department. They have their truck all lit up. We're glad they're here. Welcome, Westfall. This parade started out with about 12 units originally, and now we're up to about 80. This is the 3rd Division approaching the reviewing stand at the present time in the finals division, being led by the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Genie, he's over here, and a Dalmatian that got lost in the 101 Dalmatians. Let's hear it for the costume characters. These characters, again, are supplied to the Chamber of Commerce by Marlou Costumes. We appreciate their support. Next up, certainly an added addition to our parade, leading the 3rd Division, the Tri-State Mid-Hudson 82nd Airborne Color Guard, Port Jervis, New York. Sharp-looking outfit. Tri-State Airborne. Let's hear it for them. Coming up next is the Circleville Drum and Bugle Corps, all the way from Circleville, New York. They've been in our parade the past 3 years. We're glad they're here. They made the trip all the way over here today from Circleville. Let's welcome Circleville Drum and Bugle Corps, Circleville, New York. Circleville Drum and Bugle Corps, Circleville, New York. Put it together, folks. They came a long way to be a part of our parade. Circleville Drum and Bugle Corps. Great show. Next up is the Sarah Wells Girl Scout Troop. Girl Scout Troop number 210. Sarah Wells Girl Scout Troop. Right behind them, we have my buddy, Excelsior Engine Company number 5, Port Jervis, New York. This year they are Christmas trees. They have their presents under the trees. Excelsior Engine Company number 5, Port Jervis, New York. They have their truck with them under even some little girls that would like to have a Tonka truck under their tree. Excelsior Engine Company number 5 and their Tonka truck. As you can see, there's a toy fireman driving it and a winder moving it. Excelsior Engine Company number 5 for Jervis, New York. I don't know who comes up with their ideas. Next up, I believe, if my lineup is correct, we have Browning Troop 219 from Sparrow Bush, New York. They are stocking, full of presents. Browning Troop number 219, Sparrow Bush, New York. Browning Troop number 219 from Sparrow Bush, New York. I believe this might be a part of them also. Next up is a new addition to our parade. We're happy that they're here. Sparrow Bush United Methodist Church from Sparrow Bush, New York. Put them together, folks. They have carolers. This is also part of the Sparrow Bush United Methodist Church, Sparrow Bush, New York. I want you to know that they're one of the first church groups to ever participate in this parade. We're happy to have you here. The theme for this float is Winter Fun. Browning Troop number 491 for Jervis, I think. Browning Troop number 491. Winter Fun is their theme. Sarah Wells, Browning Troop number 275 is directly behind them. Sarah Wells, Girl Scout, Browning Troop 275. They're followed by the Pike County Girl Scouts. And we have the Milford Browning Troop, number 243. Not sure what the problem is here. There we go. Remember, folks, we're awarding the trophies immediately following the parade at the Matamoros Firehouse. Welcome to attend. Okay, this is Browning Troop number 135. Merry Christmas from Browning Troop 135. I believe they're located in Jehola. All the way from Jehola. Merry Christmas from Browning Troop 135. Let's hear it for them, folks. This is Browning Troop 207. I believe they may be located in... Where are you from? Jehola. Okay, Jehola. We had some groups show up today that we didn't expect, and we're glad that they're here, so we have some buildings, that's why I'm having a little trouble with the lineup. This is also Happy Holidays from Troop 207. Troop 207, Jehola. Let's hear it for them.
595.
Grounding Troop 595, Fort Jervis, New York. Grounding Troop 595, Fort Jervis, New York. What a job they did. They're all present. They have their tree. A lot of time and effort goes into these floats, and we appreciate it. It makes the holiday season kick off well in the city of Fort Jervis and the borough of Matamoros. Montague 4-H Rabbit Club. Montague, New Jersey. They've been around a long time too. Rose has been in the parade for many years. Mercy Community Hospital Maintenance Department. Have a nativity scene. George Rumsey. This is Troop 419. Grounding Troop 419, Fort Jervis, New York. Put them together, folks. They worked hard on this. Next is Cub Scout Pack 153. Cub Scout Pack 153 from West Brookville, Huguenot, New York. They've been in our parade for many years, too. And they always do a great job. Cub Scout Pack 153. This is all one unit, folks. Cub Scout Pack 153. They have a large turnout. Huguenot, New York. They always do a great job. They have one huge turnout here today.
Good, Isaac.
Next is the Town of Deer Park Recreation Committee. They're collecting food today. We tried to get it out there that they were collecting non-perishable food. And they're going to donate. Also, we have some Deer Park officials. We have Billy Smith and we have Bill Smith. He's on the Township Committee. Town of Deer Park. And here comes their trucks for their collection. If anybody has any food, they're going to be donated to the local churches. Town of Deer Park Recreation Committee. This was a new idea to collect the food for the churches, and we think it's great. Like the Town of Deer Park, highway employees have a float in the parade. Town of Deer Park, season's greetings from the highway employees of the Town of Deer Park. Unexpected surprise. What a great job. Town of Deer Park highway employees. Fort Jervis Volunteer Ambulance Corps, Fort Jervis, New York. Next, we have a long line of fire trucks who will be being escorting Santa Claus through. First, we have the fire department's car driven by John Mont, second assistant chief of the Fort Jervis Fire Department. We have Mike Sicalese, first assistant chief of the fire department. That's his car. He's not driving it though. We have a Hogabot Hook and Ladder, Fort Jervis, New York Fire Department. Let's hear it for them. They have their truck well decorated. Salvage Company number 3, Fort Jervis, New York. Truck being driven by Rich. Howard Weed Engine Company number 4, 4th Ward, Port Jervis. We welcome them. We had a fire this morning and these trucks went to the alarm, as you can see them. It was pretty unique to see the trucks pulling up at the fire, decorated for Christmas. This is Howard Wheat Engine Company number 4's antique truck. This was their previous truck to the one you just saw, and they refurbished it. They have it all decorated up. And that is Jimmy Gill's baby. They did a great job with it. Let's hear it for them. Tri-State Hose Company number 6, Tri-State, Port Jervis. We have their truck. We have a dog in the front. What's driving? He's the captain down there. Let's hear it for Tri-State Hose Company number 6. Russ Potter is driving the children with his truck. Russ Potter's our fire chief. And last but not least, Delaware Engine Company number 2 and their annual sleigh with Santa Claus. The holiday season has officially arrived in Port Jervis and Matamoros, the Tri-State area. Merry Christmas, everybody. Delaware Engine Company number 2 and Santa Claus. Merry Christmas. This concludes the 1995 Holiday Parade, sponsored by the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce. We ask you to join us at the Matamoros Firehouse for the rest of the festivities. Thank you.
Thank you. You saved my life.
I want to ask, do they have to put their judging stuff together?
Okay, now we're inside of the Huguenot Firehouse. And here's where they're going to give out all the awards. And you can see the place is quite crowded. So we'll just hang in there for now until they get started with the giving of the trophies and the awards.
Can I have your attention? What we're going to do is we're going to have some speeches and some presentations. We do not have the results as of yet. I'm sure that the judges have quite a task up there trying to pick who the winners are. But I just want to say thank you very much. Everybody tells me what a great job I do with this thing, but if it wasn't for the participants, we wouldn't have a parade. And I think that this was the most fantastic parade we've ever had, and I hope that next year will be even better. And I think you should all give yourselves a round of applause for a job well done. At this time, I'd like to introduce the mayor of the city of Port Jervis, R. Michael Ward.
Thank you, Rick. First of all, Merry Christmas to everyone. It's the beginning of our Christmas season in the tri-state area. I think compliment to Rick and to the Chamber of Commerce and all of the Santa's helpers that put the parade together and all the scout troops and everybody else and the fire companies. And the list is endless of who made this parade what it is today. But undoubtedly, it's the biggest ever, and every year it becomes larger and larger. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy the hot chocolate and donuts, and I hope you're all winners.
Mike, on behalf of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to present you as the mayor of the city of Port Jervis and the Port Jervis Common Council with a certificate of appreciation for allowing us to have this parade in the city and for all the work that you do for us. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce the mayor of Matamoros, Pennsylvania, who is also a big part of our event now that we can bring it into Pennsylvania. I think this parade is very unique due to the fact that we can go through 2 states with a parade. I don't think there's any place else in the world that can do something like this. So I'd like to introduce Mr. Joe Riccardi, Mayor of Matamoros.
Really enthused about this parade. 4 or 5 years ago, when Rick Drew came to me, he says, "How about having a parade in Matamoros?" And I almost passed out. That was really a great thought. And this is what community spirit is all about. Get together, get along with your sister community, and I think that was a great parade. And I'm going to change the adjective. I'm going to say it was one hell of a big parade. It was great. And all you people out there really had a ball. Everybody was so happy out there marching, and it was fine. Thank you very much.
Joe, on behalf of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to present you with a certificate of appreciation and also the Matamoros Borough Council for allowing us to bring our parade to Matamoros. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Is there anybody here from the town of Deer Park? Town of Deer Park Borough Council, town of Deer Park Councilman. Bill Smith here? Okay, would you ask me to come in, please? Yeah, Billy Smith. Billy is on the Town of Deer Park Recreation Commission. We'd like to give it to you.
That's okay, I'll take care of it.
Bill, on behalf of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, we thank the Town of Deer Park for participating in our parade. Appreciate it. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce our County Legislator, Richard K. Roberts.
Thank you, Rick. On behalf of Orange County, I too would like to congratulate Rick Drew and the Tri-States Chamber of Commerce on another successful parade. It hardly seems like this has been going on for 25 years, but when you look at the 80 units that participated, it's just outstanding, especially in that this is coming from 3 states in the Tri-States region. And I think it's just a tribute to the accomplishments of our Chamber of Commerce. I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a safe holiday season, and hopefully we'll see you all next year. Thank you.
On behalf of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to present you with a certificate of appreciation for participating in our annual Christmas parade.
Thank you.
Chief of Police from Fort Jervis, William Wagner. Billy Wagner still out there? All right, we're going to have Lieutenant Cherry. Lieutenant. All right, on behalf of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, we'd like to present the Fort Jervis Police Department, Bill Wagner, and yourself with a certificate of appreciation for all the help in getting the parade traffic down. Thanks, Frank. Police Chief of Matamoros, Bob Stevens. Bob, on behalf of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to present you with a certificate of appreciation for the police department and yourself for a job well done. You're certainly a wonderful gentleman to work with, and I appreciate everything you've done for us. Thank you. I know these gentlemen aren't here, but I'll present them to the mayor of Fort Jervis. Our Fort Jervis DPW sets up the reviewing stand in the morning, and they help us with everything that we need behind the scenes. And I'd like to present them with a certificate, as well as one for Vince Lopez, who's the DPW chief, and John Wolf, assistant. Mike? Chief of the Port Jervis Fire Department, Russell Potter. Port Jervis Fire Department lets us use their radios to line up the parade. They let us use their carriers so we can put the trophies in the parade, and they're there for us all day long. They helped out today with the lineup. Russ, I'd like to thank you and Port Jervis Fire Department for a job well done. John Watt, Second Assistant Chief, Port Jervis Fire Department. John? Because this is very important that these people are recognized, because without them, we wouldn't be able to have this parade. John Lawn is the second Assistant Chief of the Port Jervis Fire Department. He let us use his truck today to carry the trophies. So John, we thank you for your help. Bill Neal is the Chief of the Matamoros Fire Department. Matamoros Fire Department supplies us with a location to host this parade. We started last year coming over here, and we appreciate their time and effort that goes into decorating the hall and so on. Bill, on behalf of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to present you, the Matamoros Fire Police, and the Matamoros Fire Department with a certificate of appreciation. Thanks, Bill. I believe the Port Jervis Ambulance Corps left. We do have a certificate of appreciation for them, for being there in case we have an emergency. We hope we don't, but they were here, so let's hear it from them. Around Morgan here. Roger, on behalf of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to present the Port Jervis Ambulance Corps with the certificate of appreciation. Thank you, sir. At this time, I would like to present the Chairman of the Board, President of the Chamber of Commerce, Mrs. Gail Beach.
I just want to say thank you to all of you for coming and participating and making this such a great event. And I think Rick Drew, even though he doesn't like the applause, deserves a big round of applause.
Ginny Shoughton is our new Executive Director of the Chamber. Her and Susan, our Administrative Assistant, worked hand in hand with me to do the awards, etc. And I'd like to introduce Ginny at this time. Ginny Shoughton.
Thank you, and I'm glad everyone was able to make it here today. Very shortly, we'll be passing out the awards, so please stand by.
And it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce the next lady. Dorothea Solomon is a lady who helps everybody. And this year we were proud to have her as our Grand Marshal for the 1995 Holiday Parade. Dorothy?
May I take this opportunity to thank the Chamber and Rick Drew and all of you people for allowing me to have such a wonderful day with you. Thank you very much.
Is Lieutenant Mitch Brown here from the Salvation Army? Salvation Army handled all the arrangements for the refreshments today. The Tri-State Bankers purchased everything, but the Salvation Army did all the work, and I'd like to ask Mitch Brown to come up. He's going to try to squeeze up here. Tri-State Bankers Association purchased everything, but the Salvation Army did all the legwork. They got the donuts, they got the hot chocolate, they distributed it today, and we thank them for their service today. Mitch, on behalf of the Tri-State Chamber of Commerce, we'd like to thank you for your assistance in helping to make the parade such a success. I'd like to present you with a certificate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And I have one more certificate to give out, and then we'll just wait until the judges finish their results to get you moving and move on with your activities for the evening. I'd like to ask Santa Claus to come up to receive a certificate. He's out there in the hall someplace. Somebody want to send him in? Here he comes. And I think that worked out fine because I think the results are here. No, I don't think it was easy. Santa Claus, all the way from the North Pole, came to make our parade a success, and we thank him and Delaware Engine Company number 2 for supplying his sleigh. Santa, thank you very much. Okay, the head judge has just handed me the results for the parade. We can keep the noise down. We'll try to give the trophies out as quickly as possible. Again, I want to thank you all for participating, and we hope to see you all again next year. They have a very hard job, from what I understand, so bear with us. Okay, Best Appearing Musical Unit from the Sleep Shop was the sponsor. Best Appearing Musical Unit goes to the Circleville Drum and Bugle Corps. Circleville, New York. Here comes the drum major. Congratulations. Thanks for participating. Largest participation, sponsored by the Port Jervis Development Corporation, goes to Cub Scout Pack 153 Huguenot. Anybody here? There you go. There you go. Cub Scout Pack 153 has been in the parade for quite a few years, and we're glad that they came back. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Best Appearing Walking Group goes to Brownie Troop 210. Sponsored by Mike Upload Funeral Home. Juniors. Juniors Brownie. They're juniors. Most Spirited Christmas Theme, sponsored by Gray Parker Funeral Home, goes to Cub Scout Pack 173 Fort Jervis. As I said before, Mary's been around a long time. I think she was in the original Christmas parade back when it started 25 years ago. Triple LS Blue Stamp sponsored the Santa float at that time. So we go way back. Well, that's good. Congratulations. Goes to Brownie Troop 219. Sponsored by World War Greenhouse. Jill Diaz. Congratulations. Furthest Travel, sponsored by KeyBank, goes to the Sarah Wells Brownie Troop from Shahola. anybody here from Sarah Wells, Brownie Troop, Shahola? Sarah Wells, Goshen. Okay, Sarah Wells, Goshen. There's nobody here. We'll see that they get it. That trophy was sponsored by KeyBank. Best Appearing Holiday Musical Float, sponsored by Mid-Hudson Fire and Rescue and Eclectic Gal. Those are the Trinity Catholic School. Most Original, sponsored by Allison's Pharmacy. Those are the Sparrowbush Engine Company. Best Appearing Color Guard in today's parade goes to the Orange County Sheriff's Department, Goshen, New York. That trophy is sponsored by Double M Vending. We have a whole crew coming up to get this one. Good job.
Thank you.
Best All Around Christmas Theme, sponsored by Woogie's Deli. Goes to the Port Jervis PBA. And we're down to the Best Overall, sponsored by the Drew family in memory of Dorothy A. Drew. Goes to the Port Jervis Tourism Board and Brownie Troop 471. Okay, folks, I gotta say that's all, folks. Thanks for coming to the parade, and we hope to see you next year. I'd just like to make an announcement, if you would just bear with me 1 minute. On December 16th at 7 o'clock, Santa Claus will be stopping by Matamoros on his way back to the North Pole. So you can come in and talk to him. At the pavilion behind the firehouse, this is sponsored by the Matamoros Fire Department. So if you have time, stop over December 16th at 7 o'clock.